Hi, I'm Bill from CJ Pony Parts. Airaid's MXP Series Cold Air Intake is a great first choice for modifying your 2015 Mustang GT. You get some extra horsepower out of it, it looks great under the hood, and best of all, it does not require a tune, making it a true bolt-on and go modification. Today we're going to show you how to install one using our 2015 Mustang GT project car. The Airaid kit starts with a one-piece plastic roto-formed airbox, which actually works with the factory ducting and fixed in a factory location. It has a clear plexiglass cover to give it a real nice custom look, while allowing you to keep an eye on your air filter as well. All the adapters, clamps, and hardware for installation are included, along with a plastic inlet pipe and the SynthaMax air filter, which does not require oil. For this installation, you'll need a 1/4-inch ratchet, 7mm socket, 8mm socket, 10mm socket, 6-inch extension, small flat blade screwdriver, 4mm Allen key, T10 Torx bit, T20 Torx bit, and needle nose pliers. I'm going to begin the installation by removing the 3 thumb screws that hold the plastic battery cover on and disconnecting our battery. Next, we're going to remove our intake cover. You can remove the strut tower brace, which does make this easier, but if you don't want to remove the brace, you can get the cover off without removing it. Once the intake cover is out of the way, we can start removing our factory intake pipe. Remove these 3 breather tubes here, and then the factory resonator as well. These are just little push-in clips. Once the clamps are disconnected, you remove both of these hose clamps and remove the inlet hose. The box is held in by only one bolt right here on the inside of the fender. Keep the bolt handy because you will need it with the new Airaid. Once you have the airbox out, you want to remove this grommet here, put it back in the car. We're going to start prepping the airbox for installation by installing the filter adapter. You know, the inside of the box, and it screws in from the outside. I'm going to grab the original airbox. We can remove our mass air sensor and transfer it over to the Airaid. I'm going to place the sensor into the new tube and use the supplied hardware to put it in. It will only fit in one direction. Once the sensor is mounted, we're going to install all the aluminum fittings for our air hoses. The larger one goes here, the small one there, another one back here. Put the supplied grommets in place first. Begin the installation on the car by installing the airbox. Again, it connects up to the factory ductwork to the factory location. I'm going to reinstall the factory bolt to hold it down. Airaid gives you the option to keep the sound tube or resonator, or you can delete it. In our case, we're going to keep it. To do so, I'm going to start by removing this clamp back here. So we'll replace the front part with a hose provided by Airaid. Start the air intake tube install now. You want to grab the silicone coupler that has the hump in the middle and the two larger clamps and put it on the air filter adapter on the airbox. Now we'll take the other silicone adapter and put it on the throttle body. Make sure you leave the clamps in an orientation where you can actually get to them easier to tighten them down. Leave everything loose for now, though. Now we can install the intake tube. Once it's tight, we can reconnect all the hoses we disconnected. Make sure you hear a click, everything tightens down. Now we'll reconnect the mass air sensor. I'm going to need to carefully move down the clip on the harness and put it into the Airaid box. Make sure you don't have too much tension on that mass air wiring. Put the speed clamps on the supplied hose, go between our air intake tube and our resonator. Once all connections to the air intake tube are made, we can move on to the filter. Again, you want to make sure the hose clamp is oriented so you can get to it to tighten it. It is kind of tight fit in here. I'm going to place the plexiglass cover in the groove on the airbox. We'll put our aluminum trim on top. Grab the hardware and tighten it down. It's a good idea to get them all started before you tighten anything all the way down. Now want to reconnect your battery, reinstall your engine cover, and your installation is finished. The Airaid intake sounds good, looks great. If the previous kits are any indication, it's going to make some horsepower in our 2015 as well. The installation is pretty straightforward and probably going to take you around half an hour, so you'll be back on the road in no time. For more install videos like this, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.